Well, I mean, we can kind of keep the same energy for this next topic because which
Hmm.
one of these teams gonna have enough energy to keep up? The Houston Texans are 2-0 in the division, and Dave, you alluded to it, the AFC South, man. If they actually can turn it around, maybe it could be a fight. I don't really know too much, but which one of these teams can challenge the Texans in the AFC South? Joe,
I'm so disappointed in the LC South, dog. Like,
you sure about that?
That's set it over for me. That's why I started like
dog, like I'm trying to find this tweet. I saw a tweet and I thought it was hilarious. It summed up like how I feel right now, and it's crazy. Oh man! But all I know is this: I can't find it. When I'll get it out there when y'all talk. But oh, here we go. Somebody said, shout out to Kevin Wiles from First Thing First. He tweeted this.
Oh, Kev has left the chat.
Listen to this. Remember last Thanksgiving weekend? Sitting down with the last scraps of your leftovers and watching some football. Feels like a long time ago. I know.
I saw
That's the
that
last
tweet.
time Trevor Lawrence won a football game.
I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet.
I'm like, dog,
That's
Wow.
bro.
crazy.
As much I got on Kevo last night, not last night, today before the show about Nick Sirianni. Doug Peterson report to the front of the table. Report to the front of the table because I'm watching these games and these dudes find ways to lose. They should have won both of these games, week 1 and week 2, especially week 1. So Trevor Lawrence, what's up? This dude accuracy is ridiculous. Look at this, y'all. Right now, his completion percentage, Trevor Lawrence, right now, 51%. What? 51%. And my man Gardner Minshew from the Raiders. Lead the league in completion percentage. Gardner Minshew. Shout out to the Ravens. But 51%, that's terrible.
Yo,
Right? That's terrible. So I don't know. The Texans are proving who everybody thought they were except me. Remember, I kept saying, I don't know about the Texans. I think people are too high. It's still early because I still think that the Texans could probably only win like 9 or 10 games because this schedule gets tough. Y'all looking at this, they got a really, really tough schedule. But what the Texans are doing, they're finding ways to win in both of these games. I look at the first game against the Coast. That was a really good game, and they found ways to win that high scoring. Their defense didn't really show up, but the offense did. And then against the Bears, the offense wasn't really there all the way, but the defense was. So they won. I saw both games, one by the offense and one by the defense. And then Trevor Lawrence and them, they are finding ways to lose. The Colts, we'll see, And then come on, Will Levis. What the F are you doing? Shout out to his coach. All right. So I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. I'm still gonna believe in the Jaguars. I'm gonna give it a week 7 because it's still early. No pun.
I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. It ain't changing my views on anything that I said before. Now, I also agree with Joe.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't think that the Texans have done anything to say that they're going to run away with this division. Now, are they talented? Yes, they are talented on offense and defense. We've seen what this defense can do. We saw how they attacked Caleb Williams last week. We saw what happened in that game. Caleb Williams had a hard time being able to do what he needed to do. For one, because he has a bad O-line, but also because they got pressure on him, and they got pressure on him at the right times. But if you look at this offense, this offense struggled against the Bears defense. They also struggled in week 1. The team overall, they won 29-27 against the Colts in the first game. Then they won a close game against the Bears. The Colts didn't make the playoffs last year, and neither did the Bears. Not even remotely close. Now, these teams have definitely improved as far as their rosters. But when we think about the Texans, we look at what they did in the playoffs last year, how they blew out the Browns in the first game, and how, they eventually got blown out by the Ravens right after that. But the thing is, they made the playoffs and they had a great first game, and we saw how CJ Stroud was in the MVP conversation at the end of the season. So we're thinking that going to the season that they should be the foregone conclusion, the guys to win this division because they went and got Stephon Diggs. They still got Tank Dell. Nico Collins is having an awesome year so far. They went and got Joe Mixon. Went and signed Daniil Hunter on the defense. This defense got improved. So we're thinking that they should run away with it, but it doesn't look like they're going to run away with it. Even though that the Colts are in this division, the Titans are in this division, and the Jaguars are in this division. The Jaguars haven't won a game. Trevor Lawrence has lost 7 straight games. 7 straight games.
55 million.
7 straight games. Anthony Richardson looks like he can very well lead his team to the playoffs. If you look at this division, if you look at this team with them drafting Donnie Mitchell and having the other wide receiver that they have, having Jonathan Taylor and Anthony Richardson, they got a chance to win this division. The Titans, their defense is still good. That defense is still good for the Titans, and they went and got another cornerback to help out this defense. Now, Will Levis makes a lot of stupid mistakes, so you don't really think that they're going to do it. But there's nothing that the Texans have done to show that they're going to run away with this division. So I agree with you. I don't think anyone could. I still think anybody can win this division.
Hey, Tomo, before you go, can I answer? Can I respond to this real quick? Kai said Gardner Minshew because he don't throw the ball deep, right? I got your stat for y'all. Air yards. Number 1, Brock Purdy. Number 2, Gardner Minshew. Go ahead, Tomo.
But Joe, you know they said Brock Purdy also doesn't throw the ball deep. So.
Hey, that's what they say, right? That's what they say, Dave.
That's what they say. They said it all last year. But
I found this interesting too, as from an Eagle fan. But go ahead.
It ain't me, y'all. Where y'all at? It ain't me. I'm just saying, where y'all at? When it's me, they be here. Where y'all at? Now, I just want to piggyback on one thing that Dave said, you know. When he said run away with this division. So remember when he was like 5, 6, 7, you get in trouble and you be like, man, I'm running away from here. And you start grabbing toys. Like, where you going with toys?
Me and He-Man are out.
We are out of here. That's what the Texans are going to do when they run away. They're going to run away with the stuff that's important to them, not the stuff they need to actually survive out there in the wilderness. So you, He-Man, CJ Stroud, and Stephon Diggs, y'all can run away with the division, but I do think ain't won a game since like Black Friday, but I still think the Jags can get this division if they turn it around. I don't believe in their quarterback as much as $55 million. Believe in them, but this team has found a way to win games when they weren't supposed to, i.e., I mean, definitely this is why he got paid because of that one playoff game. Dougie P did write a book about it. He did find a way to win the Super Bowl with a backup. So he can turn around an 0-2 team. I like that pick for the Colts. I like what y'all said about the Colts. I got high hopes for the Colts. I want them to actually be good. Will Levis, I did not understand. I don't understand the mayo and the coffee, and I don't understand some of the plays you be making on the field. So it all makes sense to me. Their team is actually equipped to be good. Like, they went out and added pieces on the defense. They got 3 good wide receivers. I mean, Calvin Ridley is turned up.
They got Tyler Boyd, Calvin Ridley, and they got DeAndre Hopkins. And
the 2 running backs.
And the offense still sucks.
Honestly, if the Texans weren't so good, I think all these teams probably would be 0-2, and we would be trying to figure out who's going to actually win this division. But because the Texans are like, look, y'all don't want to win it, I'll find a way to win it. And they struggle with the Bears, but still found a way to win the game. So that's why I said that when they run away, they picking up toys. They're not picking up the stuff they need to actually survive outside. I'm going with the Jags, though. That's my pick.
Here's a bright future about the Jags. They play Monday night against the Bills. And Trevor Lawrence in primetime games, 6 career starts, 8 total touchdowns, 0 interceptions. So we'll see.
What that comment say? Oh,
I know.
He tried to start violence. Y'all know my brother. Y'all know my brother.
You know, the chat's on fire today. It's why they continue at the show too.
Facts.
Well,